Good morning. This is how I woke up. Because the wind is so crazy, it's blasting underneath my tent and freezing me out. So I thought I'd put this up just in case. Keep my feet a little extra cozy. And yeah, here we are. Ready to get those boots on, make some nice hot tea, and yeah. Okay. See you in a bit, guys. Alright, this was the Bull Gap shelter area. Well, not shelter, but Bull Gap camping area. And there's a campfire over there, campfire over here. Ended up setting up way over there by those trees. And yeah, all set up, packed up, and off we go. It was freezing last night. Ended up, yeah, I think I showed you guys. But I popped up my umbrella to keep the wind from sneaking in and help insulate a little more. But yeah, here we go. Here is the first blaze of the day. Woohoo, white blaze. Not sure if you can tell, but the wind here is super insane. I'm like almost walking sideways. Haven't gotten to the next shelter yet, so I was gonna aim for Whitney, something like that. So yeah, but this wind, and it is cold wind too. It's like got a bite to it. Yeah, Lucky is still all cozy. Whew. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys. So at the hostel, I offloaded. So I mailed out like 5 pounds of stuff that I didn't need. It was all like electronics and whatnot. So stuff I didn't need, extras. And then when I got to my resupply, I mailed out like another, probably like 4 pounds of stuff. So I'm a lot lighter now. Woohoo! Okay, up here at mile 36.1, according to the Far Out app. And this is Green Cliff Top. It's a nice little lookout and a good spot to kick back, air out. You got a couple of nice little rocks down there. Sit there and heck yeah, enjoy the view. Follow the white legs. It looks like we go on through there. Yes. Beautiful overlooks on the way. Lucky agrees. She's checking them all out. My lips are so dry. I need more water. I feel like they could just flake right off. Alright, going for the chapstick. Okay, right now at the Tesnity Gap, elevation 3,138 feet. It's right next to a road. So I came from around that corner, up that hill, and I'm going across the road, up that hill. Yeah, it's more like a mountain. Okay, still doing it. She gets to walk on the uphill, carry her on the downhill. So it looks like there's another trail. It's a Logan Turnpike Trail. I thought there might be some water here. Looks like water, but it's drainage from the side of the road. So I'm gonna wait about 0.9 to fill up with some water. And better safe than sick. So, all right, back at it. All right, I made it to the top. Now to go back down the other side. Oh, hey, check it out.
Dogwood, ain't it?
It looks like it. You guys can see this? It's pretty. It's gonna look real pretty later on. Okay, here's Whitley Gap Shelter. It says 1.2 miles down that trail. Up think I'm gonna skip it and go to the next shelter, which is probably another 4 miles up, but we'll get there. Lucky's hanging out on the downhill. Okay, off we go. Alright, made it to Hogpen Gap. I came from Tesnatee Gap, which was 0.9, up and over this mountain. So, and it looks like there's some trail magic happening over there. Let's go check it out. Someone's got goodies and food and something to share with all the hikers. So that's what trail magic is. Just pops out of nowhere. Okay, I'm in need of some water, so hopefully they got some. See you in a bit. Speaking of water, come right around the corner and there's some water. I think I'll put some in my filter. Yes, please.
Gonna come back to haunt us somehow.
All right, so these guys are redoing the blaze. They just scraped off what they could. He's tracing out the shape, and this is how they do it.
And this is Side Trail Blue.
All right.
All the trails
I like your
that are
fancy.
side trails are blue.
I like your paint bucket.
Yep. It's easy to use and it closes right up.
That's perfect. Comes
guess what it
pre-packed
was originally.
with Parmesan, right?
Good. I had to be told.
Ah, the 3 little holes gave it away on top. All right.
He gets the expensive stuff. We get the
You want to know how many years of college I spent to learn to do this?
How many? Too many.
Well, let's say, counting undergrad, graduate work, a couple of residencies, probably 14 years.
Wow, it's impressive.
Yeah,
learning how to.
that's why those blazes are so good.
They're perfect blazes. It's a true professional right there.
No, we're not. We're volunteers. We're only professional if you get paid.
Ah, shucks.
But he is an artist.
Quite. I will agree with you on that one.
Okay, Scott, let's see what it looks like.
All right.
And
Trail magic.
may we have the envelope, please? The winner is.
All right.
Lucky.
Oh,
Up.
hey, Lucky.
What'd you think, Luck?
It's not perfect, but
That's
it's
good
functional.
enough. Heck yeah. Nice. Got to see a bit of history just happen. He's gonna touch up the edge.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
True perfection right there.
You have a safe hike, okay?
All right, thank you.
Nice to talk to you.
Have like a triangle gauge on it.
I got here right at the end of the trail magic.
Got like 4 little dots. And
I got some apples, and citrus,
better than nothing.
and a Perrier, and they are awesome and beautiful. And they had cookies too.
Got it on Amazon, like, I mean,
Oh, gluten-free chocolate chip. Made with lots of love.
look for a silver for
Yeah, you just made it just in time.
Just in time, man.
Oh,
Thank you.
heck yeah. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Ah. Already got the tent set up for the day. It's like 4:30. I already boiled some water for dinner tonight, and yeah, gonna be an early day, so it's nice. Gonna finally enjoy myself. Got the tent up. Lucky's already in there snoozing, and yeah, here we go. This is my first attempt at pancakes, so we'll see. They smell really good. It's just coconut oil and pancake mix. I put my coconut oil in a little baby container, so heck yeah. I'll show you how they turn out. Okay, so they kind of turned out like a fluffy dough ball. So yeah, because it cooks kind of right in the center, so I'll figure this out. I went to flip it and I can't flip it, so it's still gonna taste delicious. I'm totally eating that. Okay, so I'm pretty much done for the night. Just gonna eat my dinner. The sun's going down, and yeah, we're all settled in. Lucky's in bed. Already, she's been snoozing for a while, so I attempted pancakes and now I'm eating dinner. So here we are. Just been chit-chatting outside. Earlier I had some Trail Magic brought up to us, which was cool. They brought up some water and bananas and apples and tangerines, and yeah, it's pretty cool. So this campsite is near a road, and clearly people are being dumb on the road and trying to show off. That's what all this screeching sound is. So, alright, well, hopefully the screeching isn't all night. But, yeah. Alright, well, have a great night, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning, everyone. So this is how, yeah, I guess I'm just sleep like this with the umbrella open for extra insulation every morning. Wake up with this. And this little one, I just got her dressed for the day. So usually she just strips down just to her little sun shirt that she wears. So she wakes up with usually just her sun shirt on. And then in the morning I put this layer on when it's cold. And then this layer. Otherwise, she'll just have this layer on. And then this one. It's been extra cold, so she gets an extra layer. And this sun shirt helps with the rubbing, because she's got the stitches underneath her arm. Yep. Yep. Good morning. Well, this is not cool. Found my first tick. Gross. Sorry, bud, you're gonna get squished. Good morning. So it's really windy out, really cold, but it is Monday, April 4th. So I'm trying to figure out what day that is. I've been hiking. I got out here to Georgia on the 28th. Spent the night at Amicalola, and then I started the big hike on the 29th. So, and it's now April 4th. So I've been out here for over a week. But yeah, every morning I get up and go find a good spot to poops. And I always pack out all my toilet paper, even if it's biodegradable or not, because this stuff happens. People don't realize, they're like, oh, my TP's biodegradable, but then something digs it up and toilet paper ends up all over the place. So always bury your, or pack out your TP, bury your poop. The only thing you leave behind is your poop. So, yeah, I'll see you guys a little bit later. I'm gonna go find a good spot to dig a hole at least 6 inches down. So, yeah. Okay, see you in a bit. I just left a very big deposit at the Browntown Treasure, and you'd never know it. Dug it nice and deep. Made sure it all went in there. Covered it all back up with a lot of soil. Tap it down. Cover it back up with whatever little leaves and stuff you had around. Ta-da! Back to normal. Okay, and I have an Ursac. Actually had it shimmied up a little higher on the tree. But this is a bear-proof bag. So it's pretty much US Forest Service approved to where the bears cannot get into this bag. It's like Kevlar. And there's a special knot to tie the top. So I don't have to throw up a bear hang. I can literally put all my food in here, tie it to a decent sized tree, a tree that a bear can't like yank down. And then, yeah, and then I'll shimmy it up kind of high on the tree so it makes it a little more difficult if a bear does come around. Because otherwise, if you put it towards the ground, they'll have all that leverage and they'll end up smashing and squishing all your food. So, but yeah, so that's my bear hang. Okay, after I pulled out my food bag, then every morning I go through each day. I have here that I pack, like there's one day of food, there's another day of food. Each one is 1 gallon, so it's a day of food. So this one has a few days combined because I had some leftover bits and pieces from previous days. But I'll go through this and I'll pull out pretty much all the bars and snack foods. And then I'll put those in my little side pouch over here. A little zip side pouch. And then I'll be able to just grab and go real quick and easy on the trail. Yeah, so that's kind of how my morning goes. And then I'll stuff everything in my bag, take down the tent, and then off onto the trail. Okay, it is just about 9 a.m. I'm about to leave Hog Pen and head on up towards Low Gap. So here's luck, she's freezing. There's my poles. I'm all packed up. And away we go. It is so windy and cold that even Lucky has her hood up. Oh man, this wind is killer. Alright, bye Hog Pen. Off we go. Okay, I even have my puffy on. It's real cold. I don't really have my puffy. Usually it's just my nice little long sleeve zip up. Ooh. Alright, let's check you back into your hood here, Hut. Look. Okay. The sun is up and we're on our way. Looking for our first blaze of the day. See you soon. Whew, it took a little while, but there's the first blaze of the day. Woo! Not too bad. Alright, let's keep on keeping on. Going downhill, you gotta stay in here. It's lucky for that little one. Otherwise, she might have chased him. And I'd have to tell her to stop, and she would stop. She's pretty good at that. If there's a squirrel or something out there, I'll let her chase. I'll let her run and then stop her before she gets to the squirrel. I can just yell at her and she stops pretty good. It's not really like a yell, but a command, so. But yeah, she's pretty good. She listens pretty well. So that's something I don't have to worry about out here. And she follows really well too, so I don't really need a leash. But, yep. There's those times it's good to have a leash because if I have to maybe set my pack down and go get something, I can hook her to the leash. And like the other day, there was a camper at a campsite that we were gonna camp at too, but her dog was not a friendly dog. She's like, yeah, if it's a small dog and female, they're like, she had a Shiba Inu, and she's like, yeah, my dog seems really nice, but oh my god, please don't edit that out. Did you hear me? Edit that booger out. So she has a Shiba Inu, and she said, yeah, it'll just take literally 1 second. So if Lucky got too close. So that's why it's good to have a leash, even if your dog is good off leash. Because those instances that you need to have them stay in one spot, just in case they decide to kind of wander. So, alright, well, yeah, it's downhill, so she's getting carried. But once that uphill hits, she gets to go back down. Okay. So, going downhill, I just felt this really sharp kind of pull on the inside of my ankle here. So I stopped, turned around on the uphill, or turned around on the downhill, and I'm stretching on a rock because I don't need an injury. Nobody needs an injury. So if you feel something, stretch it out. Check it out, they're blooming. Oh, it's pretty. This place is going to be filled with them. Oh, it's exciting. All right, keep on hiking. Lucky's ready. I thought she'd be in there, but she is ready to hike. So, I dropped her water container somewhere way back on the trail. And yesterday I got some trail magic, which included a bottle of water. So I cut the top half of the bottle off, and now she has a new drinking cup. Works perfect. And I can fold it down and fit it right in here. And that's her side of the pouch, and this is my side. Alright. Okay, made it to the Low Gap shelter. It's time is 11:15. So I'll have to figure out how many miles that was from Hog Pen to Low Gap shelter, but yeah, I think I'm moving pretty quick compared to before. So I just got some news. So Little Smudge, my girlfriend's cat. Man, I'm a mess right now. So this past year, he kind of became my little buddy. And yeah, I got news that he might not be doing too well. He's got feline AIDS. And he's been on meds for a while. And my girlfriend just told me, Sarah Jean just told me that this past week he's been having these sneezing fits more and more. He's had them before, but usually it's like once every few days. But she had not told me until today, until it's really bad, that he will sneeze for like a good full-on minute. And she just sent me a video of him sneezing, and then he turns his head and he's got blood coming out, and I guess he foams at the mouth a little and has labored breathing, and man, like, it's my little buddy. It really sucks. And she said she told me to let her know, because I told her I'll fly out. She told me to let her know. She'll make the appointment for like a week or so out for you know, putting him down. But she needs to know. It's tough. I don't want him suffering. I don't want him suffering, so I don't know. I'll figure it out. I got some thinking to do, so he's been good. He was good when I left. I don't know, maybe I'll come back and he'll just perk back up. Oh man, little bud. Alright, well. That'll be my my thoughts for this section. Just planning on hiking into town anyway. I could probably get a ride out. Fly out. Man. If anything, I can fly back out here after a little bit and continue where I left off. So, man. Stuff like this happens out here, but I don't know. Guess I chose not to think of it as an option because I didn't want it to happen. But, man. And she's had another cat before with the same issue, and so she knows the signs and what to look for and kind of when it might be time. Oh, man. So, all right. Well, I'll let you guys know what I figure out. Well, if ever there was a time for me to need to really fill up on water, sadly I don't really need to, but this is a beautiful stream. It's a mucky muck. Alright. Okay, so it's official. I'm flying back tomorrow morning. Just the trail provides. I just happened to be hiking along. I was on a FaceTime call with Sarah Jean, and these people stopped. They wanted to take my picture because Lucky was in her little pouch, and so I let Sarah Jean go, and I got to talking with them. Told them what happened, and they said, you gotta go home. So, and He started crying a little bit. I got hugs. And it happened that the guy that they're hiking with is actually taking somebody to the airport tomorrow. So, and the guy lives about 20 miles from the airport, so they're actually leaving the trail, I guess tomorrow morning or tonight. And so yeah, it worked perfect. I couldn't ask for a more serendipitous moment, and so the fact that they were flying out tomorrow kind of told me that I should probably do it. So Lucky's over there peeing, and yeah, so my flight's tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Cost me like $600, but yeah, they told me, they're like, you're gonna regret it if you don't go back. So, and I think I might. If I don't, I at least want to see the little buddy and yeah, say goodbye. And so it'll give me a chance to kind of go through my pack a little better. And I met a lot of people that have gone much more lightweight than me, and they gave me some tips and pointers and showed me their gear, and I now have a better understanding of what it is to long distance hike and what you actually need and don't need. So while I'm back, I mean, if anything, I can come right back to where I left and continue the hike from there. Otherwise, I can also just stay home and do more adventures in other locations. Because I know Sarah Jean wants to do this hike too, so yeah, so we'll see. We'll see where life takes us, but for now, life is taking me to the airport tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Lucky and I. So it got warm today, so she's in her sun shirt. But yep. Yeah. All right. Till later.
Alicia is hiking right now, headed towards the next spot, which is actually, I think, one of the main spots where you can actually get like a hostel, so you're behind walls instead of like with a tent, which is good. So it's her last night of sleep. She'll be sleeping next to the people she met who's going to drive her to the airport, because they are already going there. She'll be here on 10 p.m. tomorrow night, and then Wednesday evening, like 5:30, we will be going to the veterinary and saying goodbye to Smudge, our cat. And then from there, I'm not sure what her plans are. I did ask her in text. She says she's not going to decide until she gets here, mainly probably because it's already stressful that she's now leaving. And, you know, she just went out and spent $600 for a flight. So she wants to probably think about what she really wants to do and whatever that may be. There's so many options. She may completely just not go back. She may go back within, you know, a couple days and just rest and hang out with me and kind of go through the emotions of losing our cat. Or she may go back for the June season, and then you normally do a southbound, so you go from Maine towards Georgia. She's not sure, and I understand. She's like, I'll just decide once I get to Minnesota. So I just checked her in, so she's ready to go for her flight. I'm excited to see her. I do feel really bad. I did write her and I said I'd be more than willing to pay for your flight back. I didn't realize how much this was going to affect me, but once their ticket was paid for, I felt this sadness because I really wanted you to do this adventure and do this hike. And I know that she wanted to, and yes, she had mentioned previously about maybe just ending it. Actually, she wanted to end it on Sunday, so yesterday, and come back yesterday, but I convinced her to stay for at least 22 days because that's how many boxes worth she's getting of food. And she goes, all right, I'll try it. And I was like, and maybe something will change. You might end up just wanting to be there and actually attempt that 6 months or more, because she is a little bit behind. And I'm like, once I pay for the ticket, I'm like, I really want you to come here and be with me, because it's going to be a hard time. Like, I've had Smudge since the beginning. She only known Smudge since we've been dating, and you know, they built a bond, and I just need someone with me. I need her with me, and he needs her as well. But I felt bad that she had to pay $600 to do so, and I actually suggested her not to do it because it's a lot of money. But she wanted to. She didn't want to have me go through this alone, and she didn't want Smudge to be without her as well. So I'm trying to get her back there. I really feel like she needs to go back and attempt this trip as best as she can. So we will keep you guys updated, but I think the next time I'll see you guys is probably tomorrow when I'm picking her up.
All right, hiking along with these awesome people. They're
You're
actually
the awesome one.
No, you guys are awesome. So happened upon these guys, and they're gonna take Lucky and I to the airport tomorrow, and it just worked out. So yeah, and then we cross all this pretty stuff.
Cry for the next 10 miles, so.
No. Okay, good cries.
Want one without
This is
being
Jack's
loud.
Gap Trail, and this is Jack.
Just Jack.
Just Jack. JJ.
I love it. Just
Out of 7.
This is what we're doing out here.
got it.
Yes.
You ready? Oh, it malfunctioned. Sorry.
Hold it longer.
Ouch!
Look at this crazy guy.
You guys should see it from this side. What are those shoes? Keys look like Keen on the bottom of your shoes.
Trail goals right here.
Scott, you're amazing. He did a plank with a backpack
Yeah?
on a log.
Nice.
Yeah, we got a picture of it. Pretty cool.
So to whoever this is going to, this guy's a kook and he's holding up the traffic.
So he thinks.
Yeah.
There's nobody here.
He's done.
Yay!
Woohoo! Yes.
Well done, man.
That was my first headstand with you, Doug.
Well done.
I just
Heck
had
yeah.
to do it for Kayla.
So we
Did
got
Kayla
some
do all of that
video,
stuff with her
some
too?
still.
Back to the log, Jack. Excuse me.
Oh.
That one feels
Oh,
Yes.
really does.
that's a very cool little tripod you got there.
Where are you feeling it?
And then you can do side angle.
And a little
Put your elbow on here, and if you really want to do it, you can reach under and pull your shoulder back and really,
No, not.
So go the other way.
really open up. Except I got a stick under my shoe. And it's rolling.
Scott, what are you doing back there?
I'm gonna roll down the hill.
It's going the wrong direction.
What are you guys doing?
That's a vine. He's doing.
Okay. Since this might be my last time setting up for a while, here we go.
That's pretty good.
Okay.
Might be a rock.
Folds just in case. It just makes it nicer. Come on! Okay. Since you insist on coming in over here, get in there. Now you're all tangled. Okay. Ugh. Okay, so another gross foot thing. Let me restart, okay? So I just took my waterproof boots off in order to put my camp sandals on, and I just realized that I pulled my socks off, and for the first time ever I have a blister in between my toe here. That's disgusting. I don't even know how it got there. And then this really needs to be cleaned. I need to maybe just not wear these boots. But anyway, I'm headed back tomorrow, so I'll clean all my wounds and get everything all fixed up. Have some time to... This has been great. Don't feel a blister back there, so... Yeah. Anyway, just thought I'd show you that amazing blister that I've never experienced before. So I don't think I'll be wearing my sandals. Alright, bye! So I just figured it out. My socks is what caused the blister. These were kind of wedged and rubbing as I was hiking, and I didn't realize that was creating this fancy blister. It's disgusting. And yeah, this needs to be cleaned. But yep, tomorrow, civilization. Heading back to Smudgy, and hopefully, yeah, poor little bud. Anyway, okay, bye guys. Just in case I don't see you guys until tomorrow. Lucky's all set up, and this is my last night out, and yeah, you guys have a good night, guys, and see you when I see ya. Maybe I'll film something a little later, but till then, bye.